Hey guys, welcome back to Snap Bolt. I got another Legacy League for you here, and this time we're playing an actual good deck. We're playing Sneak and Show, and this is not my list. This is actually the list that won the most recent Legacy Challenge on Magic Online. It's JPA's list. He is the Sneak and Show master. He always plays Sneak and Show. He always seems to 5-0 with it. Back when I used to play Legacy, I played against him a ton, many times, and he was pretty much always on Sneak and Show. And this is his newest list. Not too much to talk about. It's pretty standard. He's adopted just more Simian Spirit Guide, Lotus Petal effects, and he's on 4 Daze now, which I like. This card is just so strong. So we're on Daze, Force of Will, Ponder, Preordain, Brainstorm. About what you would expect. Show and Tell, Sneak Attack, and Threats. Just like mana, like card filtering, counter spells, and the combo. So really straightforward list. Sideboard is pretty straightforward as well. Some Pyroclasms, which I like a lot out of the board. Some Artisans to play around some stuff, good in the mirror. And just a couple extra counter magic and some graveyard hate. So again, pretty much what you would expect, and excited to try this deck out, and I'll see you in round one. Hey everyone, welcome to round one. We're against Luka Jack, and we're on the play. Let's see what we got here. This hand doesn't seem insane, but I'm going to keep. We have a T3 Show and Tell if we want. We have a Daze. I'm just going to keep this hand. Probably just lead on like Misty Go or maybe Flooded Strand Go. Just hide like what we're doing. Kind of looks like Ripple Light Control or just something else. So I like just playing Flooded Strand here. Ooh, Gemstone Mine. Is this Dredge? Yeah. So I could just counter the Faithless Looting here, which maybe I should do. It sets me back a land drop, but countering the Faithless Looting seems pretty huge. I'm gonna do it. He may not have another. He may not have another way to put cards in the yard for a couple turns. I mean, that's my hope at least, and this at least buys me some time. Otherwise, I think I'd just die. Guess I could have just let him do his thing and then hope it's not too bad and then just try to T3 Show and Tell. But that doesn't seem great to me. I'm just playing Volk because I don't think he can have Wasteland. Another Faithless Looting. Oh, Putrid Imp. Okay, well he's got a discard outlet anyway, so that Daze didn't work out that well. Another Daze. Okay. It's actually not too bad. He's only got one land right now. He'll probably just dredge though. But we can put a Griselbrand into play next turn if we want. There's Stinkweed. Also discarding Bridge from below. Okay. Dredges, Stinkweed. Hits more Dredgers, but nothing coming into play now. He's casting a Breakthrough. I'm just going to hard cast Daze on this Breakthrough for sure. And then next turn, I'm just going to Show and Tell a Griselbrand into play. And I might just, honestly, just draw Infinite. Let's see. Might also just not, and then what can you really do against a Griselbrand? Probably not much. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to draw. I think if I just put Griselbrand into play, don't think I'll lose. Especially he has no more mana. Just gonna get another Volk and just Show and Tell. Just gonna put Griselbrand into play and pass. If I need to draw into Force, I will, but right now, I'm just going to put in Griselbrand. We get to bring in some good hate in this matchup. Not going to put in Sneak Attack, that's for sure. Just going to put in Griselbrand. At the beginning of the end step, sacrifice it. So he gets to sack it and then make a token with Bridge, but that's fine. Then he gets to dredge a Thug if he wants. I mean, I just don't think he can beat a Griselbrand in play. Trigger bridge, sure. I mean, he'd have to make so many zombies on this next turn, and he doesn't have mana. So he discards Stinkweed, dredges it, brings back Icarid, sure. He hit 2 Narcomoebas here, and a Cabal Therapy, okay. So he's doing something, and another bridge, so that was a really good dredge. But I still don't think that's enough. So he can Cabal Therapy for like Emrakul or Sneak Attack here. Let's see what he names. If he names Sneak Attack, that's pretty good. Let's see what he names. Sneak Attack obviously is what I don't want him to name. Anything else is fine. Any other non-land card. Emrakul. Spell Pierce. Interesting. Why Spell Pierce? Doesn't make sense to me. Because now I'm probably going to get to just sneak attack a Griselbrand, an Emrakul into play. Alright, let's draw. Did not hit Emrakul, but hit Preordain. Let's see, he has a 1/1 flying here. 4, 5, 6, 7. So he couldn't chump. So I guess I don't really want to go down to. Oh man, I guess I can draw again because I'm gonna attack and gain 7. I'm just gonna draw again now. Go down to 2. Okay, we didn't find Emrakul. And we didn't find... Oh, I guess we have a City of Traitors also. I guess I'll just Preordain. I could Ponder, but I'll Preordain first. We have double Lotus Petal as well. Just looking for Emrakul here. Bottom these. We draw Show and Tell. Okay. So I think I can go one. I think I can Ponder here, looking for Emrakul. And we're pretty likely to hit. So if I Ponder and then go City of Traitors, the problem is then I can't put in a Griselbrand to block. We have multiple Griselbrands. That actually is a problem. So I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to Ponder. So what I'm going to do... it's close. Can't believe that I couldn't find Emrakul. Just gonna, I think, play it safe. Gonna attack. And then I'm gonna play Sneak Attack, play out some Lotus Petals, and pass the turn. After discarding a bunch of nonsense. So now I'm gonna go City of Traitors, Lotus Petal, Lotus Petal. I could just Show and Tell another Griselbrand into play. That lets him put something into play. Maybe I should have maybe pondered, because I could have Show and Tell to Sneak Attack into play. Yeah. Did not do that though. I'm just gonna play Sneak Attack. That way I hide that from therapy at least. Oh man, I could have pondered. Did I just miscount? No, because if I ponder that, yeah, then I can't activate sneak attack on my turn for another Griselbrand blocker. All right, this is fine. But I could have pondered looking for Emrakul. I still think this is fine. Okay, discarding Stinkweed Imp, sure. Discarding Icarid, sure. Okay, so now I discard land, 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 land. Sneak attack. He says I have exactly lethal. Okay, well, we'll see. Does he have lethal through Griselbrand? I don't think so. 1, 2, 5, 6, 9 plus 10, 19. Well, maybe he does. And if I go up, I only go up to 16. Wow, I just lost this game. And then that's game. Wow. Wouldn't have even found Emrakul there. Wow, I can't believe we lost that. That felt pretty bad. I mean, I don't think this matchup's that bad for us. Let's bring in all this, I think. I don't think we want Pyroclasm. I think we just want these cards. I think Daze is actually not great. I think I just sat out all the Dazes. And what else? Want to be fast. Could set out one Griselbrand. Could set out like a Preordain. Let's just do that. Let's go with this. Wonder if I misplayed it. I could have just not activated Griselbrand and just attacked. Then maybe I just wouldn't be able to lose, but I didn't like that. I thought I could just hit Emrakul and win. So that's why I played it the way I did. Alright, I'll keep this hand. He mulligans to 5. He mulligans to 4. And we have a Crypt, so looking good. I'm just shocked we lost that first game. That was pretty bad. Let's go fetch, Valk, ponder, play Crypt. This is a Griselbrand. I guess we want it. And I guess we want Force as well. We want all this stuff. Alright, we don't need Griselbrand yet. Let's just draw Force. No. We can Force pitch Brainstorm if we want because we're drawing Ponder next turn. Cabal Therapy. Sure, I'm just gonna let it resolve. Let's see what he names. Show and tell? Nice. That's exactly why I just let it resolve. He knows our hand now, but that's fine. LED. I could just counter this. Because then he's going to get to discard his hand. But if he does, then I just get to Tormod's Crypt him. So that's fine. Okay, so now he flashes back Faithless Looting. If I Tormod's Crypt him, he basically just has to mill 2. If I counter this, it's not worth. I think I just Crypt him and then hope he doesn't hit a Dredger in the top 2. Otherwise, I can just force this and Crypt him and just leave him with nothing. I don't hate that. Although it's likely he's not. If he hits a Dredger in the top 2, then I could lose. Right? I'm just going to force it and Crypt him. Yeah, let's just go with this line. I guess I might as well just Tormod's Crypt now, because I'm going to do it anyway. And then I'll just go Ponder. Hopefully find a land. We didn't, but we did find a Preordain, which I think is good enough. Because now we can just Preordain next turn to try to find land and then set up the combo. So he has 0 cards in hand and a mana confluence, and he's drawing a random card. And we cast Preordain. We know we're bottoming a sneak attack. Looking for lands. Just gonna bottom both here. There's land, okay. So now if we draw another land next turn, probably have the win, and if not, we're still probably fine. Okay, we want to draw land, we do. Sweet. Now we just sneak attack Griselbrand, draw a million. Play the cool sneak attack, then activate it, put in Griselbrand, draw 7, put in Emrakul, because we just hit, and then kill him. Alright, sweet. Not sure how great Echoing Truth is, but I still think it's worth it, because in any instance where he's making zombies, we can just bounce all the zombies at instant speed rather than sorcery speed with Pyroclasm. Oh man, I wonder if I just punted and not bringing in Flusterstorm. I feel like it is better on the play. It is pretty huge, just being able to counter like the Faithless Lootings and the breakthroughs and stuff. But I still want to be able to function like with my combo. And I still want to be fast with the Lotus Petal and Spirit Guide, I think. This is where the inexperience with this deck comes in, because I'm really not sure. I'm just going to go without it, because there's some draws where he'll just go like Putrid Imp, and then I'm just like stuck with a Flusterstorm in hand. And I don't want that to be the case. Alright, he mulligans. This looks like a mulligan to me. We're just not really doing anything. We can do better. This I'm going to keep though. We got a a Brainstorm. We also just have a Force of Will, pitching the Brainstorm because we probably want to hold on to the Show and Tell. I'm going to keep this. Now I'm wondering if I just Show and Tell in an Emrakul. He kept 6. I think I need to keep all these blue cards and the 2 lands. So I think I have to pitch one of these. I think Showing Telling and Emrakul is just pretty sweet. I think generally you want to be doing Griselbrand, but for some reason, especially in this matchup, I'm feeling like putting in Emrakul and then annihilating is just going to be worth it. Leyline. Wait, what? Why Leyline? Oh, I could have forced the LED. Wait. Am I F6'd? What's going on? Oh no, he just held priority. I see. Okay. Well, now I just forced the breakthrough pitching Brainstorm. And then he has to slow dredge. I could have, if I forced the LED, he still just casts Breakthrough. Yeah, I mean, this isn't ideal, but I think we're still in a decent position. Ponder's a good draw. Could have fetched and then played Ponder. I think I have to just keep this. I guess I can just draw Volk and force. Fetch next turn. I guess it's good enough. I could have shuffled, but I don't want to miss my 3rd land drop. I want to be able to hit it guaranteed. So I guess I have to just keep. Oh, there's a Hogak. Interesting. He can't do anything because he didn't have a good hit. Now I'm going to play land and I'm going to plan on fetching. Why Leyline of Sanctity in this matchup? What spell do I have that targets him? Maybe the Omniscience version does, but we're just the straight up standard version. So I'll just plan on cracking Misty on my upkeep, I guess. And then he dredges Thug here. Hits a Narcomoeba. Oh man, so if he therapies Show and Tell here, we get wrecked, basically. No bridges, though, so that's good. Only 1 therapy. He's probably going to go for it. Yep, just going to let that resolve. Nothing I can do. Does he have no... And he has no more dredgers. Okay, he hit the Show and Tell. It's obviously really, really bad for us. That makes sense, because that's like the scariest card there for him. But now he has no more dredgers. Brainstorm, of course. Because I didn't keep another fetch land. I'm just going to cast Brainstorm. Surgical. Wow, that's interesting, actually. It's really interesting. We're kind of Brainstorm locked is the problem. So I need to play land. Don't need to play Lotus Petal, though. Can put back just Lotus Petal, Emrakul. Play land, pass the turn. Ichor. Do I care about this Ichor coming back? I guess it potentially allows him to cast this Hogak, but he needs to get another black creature into play right now. And he has to exile the Putrid Imp. I guess he can just hit us for 3. He chooses not to Ichor. Okay, awesome. I think I'm just going to wait one more turn before brainstorming here. We still have this surgical. Ooh, LED. So he's going to crack it. What if I go Brainstorm in response now? I didn't want to Brainstorm, but now I could, because if I hit blue card, I can pitch it to force. Or I can just force pitch Brainstorm, which I kind of like. Just for sure force this. Yeah, I'm just gonna force it. I'm just gonna keep this surgical. Draw a petal. Just not gonna play it. He can Ichor it and hit us for 3 if he wants. Ancient Tomb I'll play. Alright, where's the sneak attack off the top? Still, I'm just really not understanding that ley line. It doesn't make sense to me. Another Emrakul. We still have, what, 11 or 10 cantrips left in our deck. They're all really good draws. We have Sneak Attack, we have Show and Tell. We have so many good draws. We even have Hardcast Force. And we still have this Surgical. Ponder. This is not good. Yeah, this is not good. Preordain. Bottom. City of Traitors. Jesus. Wonder if I even want to play that. I think so. Man, that Ponder, and I had to shuffle. I randomly hit Preordain, and then the Preordain was awful. He has 7 cards in hand, so next turn he can go to discard. But then we can surgical whatever he does. So he'll probably just go to discard, discarding like a troll, and then we'll just have to surgical it. Hopefully he has another copy in hand. Yeah, so that's his plan, going to discard. I guess I'll just stop on his upkeep. Oh no, because he could have Street Wraith and stuff. Yeah, so I'll just wait. Troll. Okay, Ponder. Come on, Ponder. There's sneak attacks. Okay. So let's draw sneak attack. Wait, let's play a petal first. Then play a sneak attack. And then I guess I should have played this other petal too. And then petal in. Or yeah, then just sneak attack in Emrakul. And hit. Kill his land and his ley line. And then on his upkeep, surgical the troll. So I sack Emrakul. That's fine. I'll just surgical the troll here in response. Sure, pay 2 life. And he had a troll in hand. So perfect. I just really don't understand Leyline. Yeah, I guess he just thought we could be the Omniscience version, but we're not, so. And then, I guess I didn't write his hand down, so I don't have that. Or are these the revealed cards? Or is this his hand? No, that's his graveyard. Whatever, I don't think he can do anything. And we already have the second Emrakul. And we have Crypt as well. So after a potential punt in game 1, looks like we got there here. Alright, got the match, and I'll see you in round 2. Hi, welcome to round 2. We're against Yumin Dioa. And we're on the draw. We have a lot of card selection, and we have a force. We have a sneak attack. I guess that's good enough. Not sure. Maybe this should just be a mulligan. Duress? Sure. Probably just take force. And then use probably ad nauseam tendrils. This is another deck I want to run through a league. Just ad nauseam tendrils. Looks fun. So these matches right now that you're seeing are the first matches I've ever played with Show and Tell. So I'm certainly new to the deck. I'd be shocked if he took anything other than force, yeah. Is he going off here? No, just playing Lotus Petal. Another force, perfect. Because now he might just go for like ritual ad nauseam, and then it's not going to work. So we're just going to look for, land Show and Tell. Awesome. I think I just want both of these. Top, pass the turn with force up. What we don't want him to do is just play another duress. We just desperately want him to go for like the ad nauseam here because he thinks the coast is clear. That would just be best case for us. He's just gonna pass the turn. That's fine as well. Lead on Preordain again. Alright, there's a Lotus Petal, Show and Tell. Our opponent could be on depths. Do we want Lotus Petal? I think we do. Because it allows us to go off sooner with the sneak attack. And then I'm going to go Volk, Ponder. So like keeping these hands with all the cantrips is so good. And there's City of Traitors Emrakul. It's so good. So next turn we can just sneak attack in Emrakul and we have force backup until then. Yeah. Leave Emrakul on top. Now even if he like takes one of these, we have another one, so we don't even need to counter duress or anything. Obviously we want the sneak attack over the Show and Tell. But we're looking good here. Maybe this isn't ad nauseam tendrils. Yeah, maybe this is depths. But I think we just win here. So we draw Emrakul, play City, play Lotus Petal. Cast Sneak Attack. I don't even need to Show and Tell in Sneak Attack. Although that's always a fun line. And then I just activate this. Put in Emrakul and hit. And he concedes the game. Okay. So The thing is, we saw just only black-green lands and a Lotus Petal and a Duress. I think our opponent's on depths. Don't want to over sideboard here, because he could be on Ad Nauseam Tendril still. I guess Echoing Truth still can hit the tokens. Maybe I want Flusterstorm as well. Just like sort of play it safe. Maybe just cut like Daze. Spirit Guides are still pretty good. Gotta cut 4 cards though. Could just do like that. Could cut a Griselbrand as well. Let's just try it like this. I think this is fine. Alright, let's see if our opponent will give us a clue more to what he's playing here, or if we'll just win the game again. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm going to keep this. We just have like a lot of card selection, and we have lands, and we have Echoing Truth. So if he is black-green depths, Echoing Truth's really good. So he's going to have to take that and then just leave us with this card selection. And he's on 5 now. So I'm feeling like we're in a really commanding position here. Keeps 5. Starts with the Leyline of the Void. Is this just like some maybe Leyline of the Void Helm combo deck? Very well could be, which is actually a deck I've been working on a little bit. I could also Echoing Truth the Leyline if I want, but I don't think I care if my stuff gets exiled from the graveyard. Daze, that's interesting. Maybe I want to draw Daze because I can pitch it to Force. Or I can just bottom. I'm just going to bottom. Yeah. Not that scared of like anything he can do here. Another Swamp. Lion's Eye Diamond. Okay, I'm just going to let it resolve. He has 2 cards. Dark Ritual, sure. Ill-Gotten Gains. Let me read this card again. Exile it. Each player discards their hand and returns up to 3 cards from their graveyard to their hand. So he's basically just trying to make me discard my hand. And I would only get to return 3 cards. So I just have to force this, I think. So if I just force pitch Echoing Truth, he has nothing left. Sure. Yeah, so I know, I've seen this deck before. He is Helm combo, but he's also just Ill-Gotten Gains plus Leyline combo. It's just like kind of like this weird black combo deck. There's Sneak Attack. Now do I fetch now? Let's see. No, I just ponder. There's Show and Tell and another Force. I mean, I can also just draw Force. Seems good to me. Just protect ourselves from any good top deck he might have. And then plan on shuffling. Trying to find a threat. Just gonna get Volk here, I think. There's no reason to. Okay, there's Emrakul. So now I just put Sneak Attack into play and have Force up. Feel pretty safe. This looks like a pretty quick match. He has to sack his entire board. Goes down to 5. And then we get to just take our time and kill him. I think he just isn't realizing he hasn't clicked on this second swamp yet. Yeah, there you go. And then this actually does get shuffled back in because Leyline's gone. No reason to brainstorm yet. Ooh, Thespian Sage. He also has that combo. But he has 0 cards now. Now I just brainstorm. And we do not brainstorm lock ourselves, and we just have the win. Sweet. Got the match. That was a super quick one, and I'll see you in round 3. Hi, welcome to round 3. We're against Adelaide, 240, 477. We'd like to play first, and we'll keep this hand. Got pretty much all of it. We have counterspells, we got lands, we got sneak attack, we got the threat, and we just need to find basically like one more land. Just gonna get Volk, even though it's vulnerable to Wasteland. We already have the sneak attack we need to cast. I just think it's worth. We get Volk, Preordain. Emrakul, Brainstorm. Feel like I want to just go bottom and draw lands. Could top the Brainstorm, I suppose. Just gonna bottom these. Another Daze. Alright, well, one of those can be pitched to this force if needed. We can also just use the ability on Daze to just cast it, returning this Volk, because that gives us more time to find more lands, essentially. Delta, Island, Astrolabe. Alright, I'm just going to let that resolve. Another sneak attack. Now we can hard cast a Daze on a 2-drop. Brainstorm, just gonna let that resolve too. We just have all this counter magic back. We just do need divine lands. I mean, we preordained bottom, looking for lands. That's bad. It's really bad, actually. Delta, fetch, get Underground Sea. Ponder, okay. Is he just like bug planeswalkers with Oko or what? Now I could Daze. I'm just gonna hard cast Daze on this now. Yeah, just because he gave me the opportunity to. There's a Ponder, but not another land off the top. There's a Misty. And a Preordain. And a Brainstorm. That's just so interesting. I think I'm going to take Misty and then just try to shuffle and randomly draw a land. But let's just leave Preordain on top just in case. Play Misty and then pass the turn. We can also hardcast this other Daze if we want. Alright, our opponent's just not doing anything. Do I want to just jam sneak attack? Yes. I'm going to just try to randomly draw a land. Volk. And then untap. We draw Preordain anyway. I feel like I just run out the sneak attack. Bad art because it's probably going to get countered. And then if he tries to counter this, I just let anything resolve. Because I just want to try to resolve this second sneak attack. Oh, he just tapped one and then let it resolve. That's interesting. Just playing a coddle? Sure. Why wouldn't he play that in response to try to draw like a force or something? Sneak attack can't be abrupt decayed. Does he have an answer for this sneak attack? Like a trophy or something? Like what's happening? Oko. Target artifact or creature. I mean, I can daze it, but why? I mean, this doesn't do anything. I can just put these both in next turn. So he makes the 3/3, sure. He can hit for 4, and then I just get to combo. He just doesn't have any counter spells? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm just gonna put in both of my threats with double counter up. I'm not gonna even just mess around, just put in Emrakul, put in Griselbrand. We have it all. I thought this first sneak attack would get countered for sure. Alright, and he concedes. Alright, so it looks like we're up against bug control here. We want these counter blue spells. Spyglass could be decent. Just stopping his planeswalkers. Maybe Arcane Artisan as just like another way to have a threat. And Flusterstorm, is that too many cards? Daze seems good. Maybe we don't want some of this fast mana because we just don't want to be too like threat light. We don't want to like just run out of gas because he's gonna have a lot of counter spells and stuff and discard. This might just be over sideboarding. Feel like Daze is good. Maybe I take out a Griselbrand here. Thinking, do I take out a force? I'm not sure like what the plan is in bringing these artisans. Maybe I just don't even want them because they're kind of clunky. Let's just go without them and just try to combo. I still think I want Spyglass. But then I have to just take out all this fast mana, which is also pretty good. Spyglass has to be good. He's got to have multiple planeswalkers. We saw Astrolabe and Oko, so I know that deck just plays a bunch of planeswalkers. We're on the draw, so we could just cut some Dazes on the draw, even though I think it's decent. We're bringing Pyroblast and Flusterstorms. So maybe just cut all these Dazes. We can bring them back in on the play if we want. I know I was just saying Daze is good, but I just don't see what else is worse than it to cut in this matchup, especially on the draw in game 2. So we'll consider bringing them back in. We'll see more cards from him in a second. Alright, this one I'm actually going to mulligan because I could easily just get Brainstorm locked. If I go like Fetch Shock, or not Fetch Shock, playing too much Modern. If I just go Fetch Volk, Brainstorm and miss, then I just don't do anything. So I'm going to mulligan. Alright, this looks a lot better. I can just put back one of these fatties. Probably Emrakul. This hand looks pretty good. I can just go Misty Pass here. Leave up Flusterstorm. Can ponder next turn. No rush to ponder. We have Flusterstorm and Red Blast up. Excuse me. So let's see what he's got. He's fetching now, so is he gonna just play like an end of turn Brainstorm? Yeah, I'm just gonna let that resolve for sure. Like he can shuffle away one card if he wants, which he doesn't. Okay. Goyf. Okay, well, that's actually annoying. I wasn't really expecting Goyf. I probably should have been. But yeah, just let it resolve and then untap and cast Ponder. I think this is a shuffle. I don't think I want any of these cards. Alright, pass the turn. Still leave up double counter. We just want to draw show and tell basically. Alright, we take 3. That's fine. He has no lands? Wow. I'm gonna fetch. He could stifle it, I guess, but I doubt he has that. I'm just gonna get Island, I think. There's a Volk. Alright, just gonna play Scalding Tarn and pass. I'll get Volk with this Scalding Tarn now. Brainstorm, sure. Could have Flusterstorm that. But he's likely just, I mean not likely, but it's potentially, okay, that he just gets Brainstorm locked, but he didn't. I still think it's fine just to hold these. Flusterstorm still can help protect our combo from force, so I'd rather just keep it if I can. If he just goes for Oko, I'm just probably going to counter it. Take 3 and he'll probably just pass. Alright, just going to get Volk here. It's interesting that JPA in his list didn't play any mountains. I think like one mountain might be okay, but I mean, I assume he knows better than I do. Ponder. There's another Flusterstorm and a Preordain. I mean, I want those. At least the Preordain for sure. I guess I don't want these, but I guess I could have just shuffled. Oh, there's show and tell. Okay. I'm gonna play Volk and go for the show and tell next turn with the counters up. Another Brainstorm. Sure. Just gonna let this happen. Goif's only a 3/4. And we get to go for the show and tell next turn. With double counter up. One of them being Flusterstorm. I think I want to even Ancient Tomb. Yeah, let's do this. Ancient Tomb, show and tell. Drown in the lock. So I Red Blast this. And then I have Flusterstorm up for his next counterspell. Force Pitch Spell Pierce, perfect. Force of Will targeting show and tell. Alright, now I just Flusterstorm this. Spell Pierce, show and tell. Alright, so it looks like he was able to stop us with triple counterspell. Doesn't matter because our show and tell is no longer on the stack. So now we just have to top deck in the next 2 turns. Because this is still just a 3/4. Astrolabe draw. Okay, well we draw show and tell. So I just play it without tapping Ancient Tomb or cracking Fetch. He has another force. Alright. That's probably going to do it, but we're still not dead yet. We can still top deck another show and tell or sneak attack. We can't tap either of these anymore though. So I guess it's only show and tell again. Bulk. Okay. So he got us with the quadruple counterspell there. That was a good game though. I still am happy with the way I played it. Let's consider bringing some Dazes back in, although I still think they're not fantastic. I don't think I want these Spyglasses. So maybe just bring in like some Dazes for extra counterspells. And keep the Lotus Petals and cut the Spirit Guides. Yeah, I like this. Let's go with it. Let's run it. All right. I'm gonna keep this. Just Preordain looking for lands. Just Snapkeep. Instill the Fear. He kept as well. Preordain, look for lands. Soul Land is ideal. Flusterstorm's not bad either. Just gonna top. Draw a Flusterstorm, and then probably plan on just playing both these cantrips next turn. He has a very disruptive deck though. Alright, there's Flusterstorm. I think I want to fetch first, get Volk. Yeah, let's do this. Let's fetch first, get Volk, and then cast Preordain. I want to fetch first because I want to just like not have to Preordain and then right, cast Preordain, put 2 bad cards on the bottom, and then fetch and shuffle those cards back in. So I'd rather fetch first in this instance. Lotus Petal seems a little awkward, but I think it's worth. And I don't think I want this other Preordain right now. We can do better than that with this Ponder. If he counters that, that's totally fine. Oh, Force of Will and Island. Perfect. So let's draw Force and then Island next turn. Cast a Lotus Petal. Pass the turn. And then next turn we just go for the combo. We show and tell Emrakul. And we have Flusterstorm backup. But not Force backup. Because I don't think we have another blue card. But I don't think it gets much better than this. So you're just going to go for like Drown in the Lock. Spell Pierce. I guess I just Flusterstorm. He has another Spell Pierce. Wow. I'm surprised to see a deck like that playing so many Spell Pierces, but it got us there. I mean, I suppose I could have waited. I just thought that was like our opportunity. He had to have double counterspell. Is this a Jace or something? No, nothing. Flusterstorm. Alright. Coatl, sure. Not gonna force that. Astrolabe, sure. Ponder, gotta let that resolve too. He's played 2 spells now. And does he choose to... He chooses to shuffle on the Ponder. Alright. Ancient Tomb. Okay, it's actually not bad. Gives us more outs to draw into stuff. We can also hardcast Force. This has Death Touch, so it's can be good against Griselbrand, but not too worried about that. Another Emrakul. Okay. What's bad is just that our opponent has 6 cards in hand. Chooses to not shuffle. Alright, he's getting him there for 1. Daze. Well, that can be pitched to Force. Another Coatl's fine, I guess. We just need to get an Emrakul attack in here. Alright, there's sneak attack. Let's jam. We have double counter up. That's all we really can do. Drown in the lock. Let's force drown in the lock, pitch Daze. 1, 2, 3, Flusterstorm. I'm just going to let these resolve, get them off the stack, because I don't want to misclick. Flusterstorm doesn't counter sneak attack, so he's just Flusterstorming Force of Will here. And then I Flusterstorm Drown in the Lock. So he has to have another counter spell. Looks like he might not, or maybe just getting slow rolled. Nice. I mean, I guess he could have trophy. Yeah. Brutal. Alright, sure. You can Thoughtseize. This is kind of... I like playing decks like his, where it's just like a bunch of disruption, and then you just find a way to win with like... I had like a deck like his where it was just blue-black control with like Snapcaster and Baleful Strix and Jace, a bunch of counter spells, some hymns, that sort of thing. And he left the Force of Will on top. He's probably just going to plus Jace again. Seems like we're dead here. Left it on top. I have to hope now to hit like essentially two things in a row. So like I have to hope if he pluses Jace targeting me that he bottoms a card and then I draw another good card. That's my only way to win. And it has to be like essentially sneak attack. So I have to hope he bottoms like a Ponder or Preordain, and then I can draw into another one into Sneak Attack, or that doesn't even work because I only have one Volk out. So I think I'm dead. Our opponent has a pretty sweet deck, and he's played well. I could have potentially played around these Spell Pierces a little bit better, but I wasn't really expecting double Spell Pierce, and I had the T3 Show and Tell plus Flusterstorm backup, so I felt like my like opportunity wasn't better than that. He only had 2 lands out. I had Show and Tell plus Counterspell, so I went for it. I would just probably take the same line again. Plus Jace. Put it on top. That should do it. Technically a misplay to play the Ancient Tomb there, but not sure if it matters. You just put another card on top, see what it is, and then I'll concede. Daze. Alright. GG's opponent. That was fun. Got defeated by a good deck. Do not even feel bad about that. Felt fine with my decisions as well. And I'll see you in round 4. Let's see if we can go for the 3-1 here and then the 4-1. Hey guys, welcome to round 4. We're against Tome Simon. He's on the play and he mulligans to 6. And I don't think we can keep this hand. We have just triple Show and Tell. We have 2 mana sources, but we have no threats. I just don't think we can keep. We're just not doing enough. This hand is bad, but I could keep. I mean, we have a T2 Sneak Attack, and a lot of decks can't deal with that. I mean, it's bad against Thoughtseize and Duress, but other than that, it's not too bad. It's a fast Sneak Attack. We're on the draw. You know, I think I'm going to keep. If we draw, like, our card search effects, like Ponder, Preordain, Brainstorm, it's really good. I suppose I just put back Flooded Strand. Could have put back Tarn, but yeah, I feel like at least we have a T2 Sneak Attack, and that might just be able to just sit around. Crab? What? What is Crab? This is Legacy Crab? What is this? Alright, I'm just going to place Tarn and pass. I'm probably going to just jam Sneak Attack next turn. Careful Study? See, I just don't understand Crab. Show me what you got. Hogak? Gravecore? Okay, so he's just a Vengevine Hogak deck in Legacy. Therapy. God. Another Crab. Oh, brutal. So we can take both our Sneak Attacks if he sacks both his Crabs here. Which he's not going to do, thankfully for us. So I get at least to try to cast a Sneak Attack, which he might be able to counter. But I'm going to go for it. Get Volk. Go to our turn. There's a Brainstorm. Still think I like just jamming a Sneak Attack. Looks like he's F6'd. Yep. Alright, so do your worst. Show me what you got. We're just trying to brainstorm into Emrakul here. He has to basically do something very good here. we had a T2 sneak attack. We are on the draw, and he's milling a bunch of cards, so we could certainly just get comboed out here. Can't cast those grave crawlers yet. So we might not be able to do anything yet. He only has 2 cards in hand. There's a Vengevine and a Stitcher Supplier. And nothing else, really. I guess if he has a zombie in hand... Cabal Therapy. I guess he's probably going to try to name Emrakul or Griselbrand. But we don't have either of those yet. I guess he can take the Brainstorm. Yeah, he chooses Emrakul. Now he might sack, flashback, target Brainstorm. Yeah, he does. I mean, that's why I just wanted to get sneak attack down. Now we have just so many outs to win here. Show and tell. Definitely don't want to show and tell. He's also very close to just like casting Hogaaks and stuff. Wonder if I want to take 2 to play a second sneak attack. I think I do because he could have something like 1 or 2 Assassin's Trophies in his deck. So I think it's worth the 2 life to play a second one. I don't even know if he has Force of Will or anything. Play Dryad Arbor, okay. Preordain, that's a nice one. Just start with Preordain. Bottom. Force of Will. Alright, I'll play land. I can force pitch show and tell right now, and next turn we can just hardcast force. If this is a zombie, I'm for sure countering it. Yep. Because that would allow him to play another zombie from the graveyard, trigger Vengevine, tap both zombies, play Hogaak, and just get a huge board out of nowhere. So I can't allow that. A million outs here. Let's see what we got. Daze. That's not one of them. Daze looking pretty bad in this matchup. I haven't seen this type of like Vengevine setup from a Legacy deck before. Bloodghast. Okay, that's fine. Not a zombie. Oh, but he can cast Hogaak. I guess it's not fine. I can't daze it. Oh, and he triggers Vengevine? Jeez. Alright, it's going to be hard to win now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 permanents. We get hit down to 9. So if we find Emrakul here, we could be alright. Do I want to fetch to thin for the last draw step? Oh, therapy? Sure. Therapy, sacking Dryad Arbor. Alright. Oh, he's therapying himself, naming probably Bridge from Below. So did he just misplay that turn? Alright, I'm going to sack Tarn now. If I hit Emrakul, then I can just Wrath his board, essentially. What do we got? Emrakul, hit it. Nice. Got there. So now we sack him down to 0 permanents. Oh no, but then he triggers Bridge from Below. Yep. Oh no, we don't die. We just have to top deck again. Oh man, I wonder if I misplayed that too. I just was way too hasty, because what if he just attacked? No, then I just can't put an Emrakul in block. So I think this is fine. I mean, it's not fine, obviously. We need to top deck again. Oh, he has a land. Okay, we die. I felt like we were definitely favored that game. We drew the Emrakul right there at the end. I mean, okay, we weren't drawing anything, but... yeah, we drew the Emrakul right at the end. Alright, let's definitely take Surgicals, Tormod's Crypt. Do we want Pyroblast and Red Blast? I mean, he has blue cards. He has Careful Study, Hedron Crab. Those are like his best enablers. Just don't know if these are worth. Daze seems pretty bad to me. I think these are good. No, I think I want all the speed. I'm just going to go with this. Don't think I want Echoing Truth or Arcane Artisan or Flusterstorm. Felt like we could have won that game. Now he's going to have like essentially like disruption for our plan, but we have disruption for his plan too. I felt like he just like won the top deck war there essentially. By being able to cast Creature into Hogak. And the fact that he was able to therapy himself, naming Bridge right before we Emrakul'd him. Definitely want to play first. And I'm going to keep this hand. I'm going to lead on Ponder. Just try to find like a show and tell or something. If we ponder into show and tell blue card, that's ideal for us because then we can just draw other random blue card for something and then T2 show and tell Griselbrand, which should be enough. He mulligans to 6. Let's go ponder. Alright, I mean, I feel like these are definitely good enough to keep. Surgicals, I feel like it pretty insane. I didn't draw the ponder because I don't want to have to force pitch ponder. I want to cast ponder. Thoughtseize. I mean, that's annoying, but I'm just going to let it happen. If he takes Griselbrand, that's fine. If he takes Surgical or Force, that's fine too. He took Griselbrand. Okay, that's good, because we know we're drawing Emrakul after this ponder. I'm just going to ponder. It's not ideal. I could shuffle, but then I'm not doing anything for so long. So I need to draw Emrakul and Delta. And then shuffle using the Delta. Oh wait, I gotta play land, That was almost really bad. So now I'm drawing Delta and I'm gonna just play it and then sack it. And I'd have this Surgical. I guess I should have drawn Delta this turn. Alright, he's gonna therapy, probably named Surgical. Yep. And he sees the Emrakul as well. Yeah, not leaving the Delta on top might cost me. That's actually kind of a big mistake, because now he knows our hand still. Whereas if we left Delta on top, we'd draw a blank there essentially for him. He wouldn't know that we have Emrakul. Hedron Crab. Alright. Just, he has a bunch of fetch lands here. So this is not good for me at all. He can even flashback therapy using this crab. Yep. There's Hogak as well. There's Vengevine also. I mean, we just can't do anything. Bloodghast comes back, sure. Crab mills some stuff. Alright, I mean, he's gonna therapy name Emrakul here. That's the problem. Flashback therapy name Emrakul, yeah. And that's gonna do it. Cast Hogak first. I mean, if he just forgets the therapy or something, and we draw sneak attack, we win. But he's going to therapy name Emrakul. He just had a really good draw here and disrupted us really well. Alright, going to concede to that. Let's see if we draw a random card. What would it have been? Yeah, just nothing. Alright, that was rough. 2-2 now. Not the greatest showing on these last two matches, but what are you going to do? Let's see if we can 3-2 this at least. Alright, welcome to round 5. We're against Yumin Dioa, and he was on the mono black combo deck sort of thing that we played against in round 2, I believe. And I'm just going to keep this hand. He mulligans to 6. I feel like this should be a pretty good matchup for us. I mean, he can potentially just discard our hand with an insane draw, but I can't just play around it. I mean, we have a pretty solid functional hand here. Thoughtseize. Oh god, Dark Ritual. Is this a Liliana or something? Urborg, Grindstone, Wishclaw, okay. LED. Oh my god, he has the turn 1 combo? He just has it? That's not what I thought his deck was at all. Yeah, so he just gets to get Painters here, cast it, and then cast Grindstone. Okay. That was an insane turn 1 win. And we'll just concede in case he doesn't realize that he already played against us. All right. Let's see. Last time I cited an Echoing Truth. I wonder if I want that again. I mean, I can bounce like Leyline of the Void. He also has the Dark Depths combo. Wonder if I want Arcane Artisan as well. I don't think so. Let's just keep these Dazes on the play. And just side out some Spirit Guides. I don't think I want Flusterstorm either. Let's just sideboard minimally and go with this. Play first. So we have a Brainstorm, but that's about all we have. I think I'm going to mulligan. Alright, I'll keep this. I'll put a Griselbrand back. I was originally going to put a land back because I was like, oh, I can play around Thoughtseize, but he can just Thoughtseize take Show and Tell. So that doesn't actually work. Let's see if he has another turn 1 win here. Jesus, that was insane. Starts with the Leyline. Okay. Let's not stop on our own upkeep. Let's just not fetch land and then Preordain. Let's bottom these. Yeah, we were looking for Soul Land or something to T2 Show and Tell. Alright, well, he can take Show and Tell. See if he decides to take Griselbrand or Show and... Yeah, he takes Show and Tell. Makes sense. LED, okay. I don't think he can crack LED here. Let's see what he has. I mean, yeah, I was going to say probably nothing. Just going to go fetch land, go. I don't think he has Wasteland. I didn't realize he also has the Painter's combo in that deck as well. There's Dark Depths. And he has Echo. Wow, we can't even Daze that. I mean, we could just to make him tap 1 mana. I guess I do that. Just because I'm going to get to draw 7 anyway. And this at least makes him tap 1 mana for this turn. Alright, well, let's ponder into our Show and Tell here, shall we? Did not realize he had the Echo combo in that deck. Makes sense though. Dark Ritual. This is Ill-Gotten Inheritance. That's insane. It looks like it is. Oh, Karn. But we don't have a force. Minus. What's he gonna get though? Does he have an LED or what? I basically just need to find Show and Tell. Oh, Pithing Needle. He's gonna next turn name Sneak Attack, I suppose. Alright, let's ponder. Show and Tell? Oh no, there's Sneak Attack and... Oh god damn. Because we know he just got Pithing Needle. So if I take Sneak Attack, it just gets needled. Oh, god. Yeah, I can't do anything. He's gonna needle Sneak Attack for sure. So I have to just take Ponder. And then shuffle using Tarn. And then play Ponder. There's Show and Tell. Alright, I guess I leave show and tell on top. Put the Daze on top. Alright, see what you got. I feel like this matchup is decent for us. Needle would be totally fine. Thoughtseize is fine as well. You can take Emrakul. We can Daze a second Thoughtseize. He takes Daze. Sure. Now he's gonna Needle Sneak Attack. And then I draw Show and Tell and play it. And then I don't think there's a Karn minus answer to that. We'll see. He just plussed it, no targets. I mean, he definitely needs to play Needle Sneak Attack here. Yeah. But we shuffled that away because we knew he was capable of playing that and that he was going to. Yeah, Sneak Attack. And now I just go Show and Tell. And hope that's enough. Is it even relevant to go City? I suppose it's better. Oh, wait. Gotta play Show and Tell, not Emrakul. Misclick there. Just got ahead of myself. What is he putting in? Griselbrand? Wow. Was not expecting that. Does he also have like the reanimate combo? Like, what's going on with this deck? No clue. Although he may have to chump here. I guess he's trying to find the win. He only has 3 mana, but he has 16 cards. Duress? Sure. Lotus Petal? Sure. Another Lotus Petal. Is he going Ill-Gotten Inheritance? Dark Writ. Helm. And he can activate it. So we lose. Because we just get helmed here. Well, we show and tailed and he put in a Griselbrand, so he got there. So we died. So not a very good end to this league. Pretty disappointing. I felt like I played all right, and I felt like we just didn't get there. Magic Online's freaking out, but yeah, I felt like that last guy's deck was kind of all over the place. He had like 4 combos just like mashed into this mono black deck, but still, thanks for watching Snapbolt. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll get them next time. Till then.